A college offers courses in 4 different streams. Table number 1 gives us an idea about the number of new joinees every year in different streams. Table 2 gives us an idea about the increment or the decrease in the number of new joinees on a year-on-year basis. Look at statement number 1. Statement number 1 says that the highest percentage decrease in the intake of students in the art stream with respect to the previous year is 50%. What does that mean? Let's say in year X there are 50 new joinees. According to statement 1, in X plus 1 year, that is the next year after X, the number of new joinees will reduce by half, so it will become 25. This condition would take place at least once in this column. That means at least once either 70 would become 35 or first row would be 140 and it would become 70 in the next year, or this is 90 and it becomes 45 in the next year. So there is at least one decrement of 50% in the column for arts. Which of these three is true, we don't know yet, so we will come back to statement 1 later. Let us see statement 2 for now. Statement 2 says the intake was same for the first 2 years for the vocational training stream. That means if X number of people joined in 2001, in 2002 also number of people that would have joined vocational training would be X. Look at statement number 3. The total intake for science and art stream for all the years is 195 and 335. That means the total for this column would be 195 and the total for this column would be 335. If the total is 195, this has to be 50. So I get the value for the row of 2002 and column of science. Let's look at statement number 4. In the year 2003 only girls were admitted and in the year 2005 only boys were admitted. That means whatever values I see in this row are all girls and whatever values I see in this row are all boys. So I can straight up copy these values in the table I made for girls. So 55 in science, I'll write it down here, 60 in commerce and 59 in vocational training. And since in 2003 no boys took admission, for the boys table I'll mark 0 in the row of 2003. Similarly for 2005 only boys took admission, so girls table will have 0 values throughout the row and boys will have 20 for science and 100 for arts. Let's look at statement number 5. In the year 2001, the ratio of boys to girls in each course was 1:1. That means in 2001, if 50 students took admission in science, 25 of them would be boys and 25 of them would be girls. So I will write that down, 25 girls, 25 boys. Commerce is 40, that means 20 girls and 20 boys took admission. Look at statement number 6. The maximum number of girls in vocational training in one of the years was 60. Now I don't know in which years it was 60, so I will leave this statement for now and come back to it later. Statement 7 is straight away giving me the total number of girls who have joined throughout these 5 years in each stream. So for science, 115 girls joined over a 5-year period. So total girls that have joined science is 115. I'll write that down in the girls table. Commerce is 100, arts is 220, vocational is 179, right? I know the total for science is 195 and 115 of them were girls, so the remaining 80 would be boys, so I'll write 80 under the science column in boys table. And similarly, if 335 total arts students joined and 220 were girls, that means 115 will be boys, so I will write 115 in the boys table. Now what else can I fill in my tables using the data which is given to me? Let's look at statement number 8 first. The percentage of girls in the total number of students in science and commerce stream is the same for the year 2004. What this statement means is girls upon total in science equals girls upon total in commerce for the year 2004. So we will come back to this statement later. Let us see what else can be filled using the data that we already have. Let us look at statement number 1 again. The highest percentage decrease in the intake of students in the art stream with respect to the previous year is 50%. Now that means this can be 140. Let's see if we assume this to be 140, what happens? If this is 140, added to 70 gives us 210, adding it to 45 gives us 255, adding it to 100 gives us 355. Now 355 cannot be the total for arts column because the total for arts column is already 335. That means our assumption that row number 1 and arts column is 140 is incorrect. So let's assume this to be 35. 70 becomes half and becomes 35. Let's see what happens if we try this assumption. The total for this row comes to 55 plus 60, which is 115, plus 35, which is 150, plus 59, which becomes 200. Now according to this condition, 2004 there is a 50% decrease over the previous year. That means 209 becomes 50% and becomes 104.5. Now there cannot be 104.5 people, there cannot be a half person. That is why this assumption of 2003 row and arts column being 35 is incorrect, which leaves us with the last alternative. We can say that this is 90 in next year becomes 45. It satisfies condition 1. Let's see what happens when we make that 90 plus 70, 160, 160 plus 45, 205, 205 plus 100 is 305, which makes this 30. Now if this is 30, that means 15 girls joined and 15 boys joined, so I'll enter 15 girls over here and 15 boys over here. Let me total this row. 55 plus 60 gives me 115, 115 plus 90 gives me 205, 205 plus 59 gives me 264. If I have the total for this row, I can have the total for this row as well and this row as well using table 2. So the value of 2002 row will be 264 divided by 1.32. Why? Because from 2002 to 2003 there was a 32% increase, so this has to be 200. And in 2004 there was a 50% decline over the previous year. That means this has to be half of 264, and that is why this is 132. In 2005 there was a 50% increase. That means this has to be 198. Why 198? 132 plus half of 132, which is 66. So 198. We also know that there was no increase in 2002 over the previous year. That makes this also 200. If we have this 200, we will have the value of x. The value of x will be 80. Why 80? 200 minus 50 plus 40 plus 30, which is 120. So 200 minus 120 gives us 80. If this is 80, we know that this is also 80 because of condition 2. If we have 80 in row 1, we have 40 for girls and 40 for boys because they are split equally. You also have the value for girls in the year 2003. It will be the same as the total, which is 90. This will be 0 because the total entry in 2002 is 0. So this will also be 0. We have 100, so we can find out the value of this. It will be 60 plus 20, 80. 80 minus 100 will give us 20. So this will be 20. If this is 20, we have the value for boys. It will be also 20 because total is 40. So this will be 20. Look at this condition. This condition tells me that girls upon total in science in the year 2004 is equals to girls upon total in commerce stream. We know the proportion of girls in commerce stream for the year 2004. It is 50%. That means in science stream also girls will be 50% of the total. Total is 20. That means girls will be 10. And boys also will be 10. Now we can find out the remaining value, which is this and this. This will be 25 plus 55, which is 80. 80 plus 10, 90. 90, 115 minus 90 will be 25. This is 30. 30 plus 25, 55. 55, 80 minus 55 will be 25. So if the total in the arts column for boys is 115, and if this is 15, and if this is 100, that leaves this as 0 and this also is 0. That means 70 people who joined arts were all girls in the year 2002. Also in the year 2004, 45 people who joined arts were also girls. Looking at condition number 6, I know that the maximum number of girls in vocational training in one of the years was 60. So there are 2 years which are remaining to be filled for vocational training. One is this one, and the other is this one. If this was to be filled as 60, then the total for 2004 row of both boys and girls would exceed the actual total, which is 132, right? So this cannot be 60. That means this has to be 60. And if this is 60, it will give me the value for this as well, right? Because 40 plus 60 will be 100. 100 plus 59 would be 159, and we know the total for the column is 179. Therefore this has to be 20. And because we need the total for the 2004 row, we will find the value of this as well. So 10 plus 20, 30, 30 plus 45, 75, 75 plus 20 is 95, 95 plus 10 is 105, 105 plus 20 is 125, and 132 is the total, so this has to be 7. I know that for the row 2002 and for vocational training column, this value, total value is 80 and 60 of them are girls, therefore the remaining 20 will be boys. The remaining two values in the boys table are these two. Now if I look at all the conditions, I won't be able to find the exact value for the boys table. So these two values can take any value between 0 to 78. Why 0 to 78? Because the value total of the last row is 198. 198 can only be obtained when 100 plus 20 will give us 120, and the rest two values can make up for the 78 deficit. So the rest two values will be between 0 and 78. Let us try and solve the questions using the data that we have. So the first question tells us the total intake for vocational training for all the years is most correctly represented by the range. So we have to total this column and this column. So it will be $179 plus 67, that gives us 246 to 246 plus 78, which is 324. So the value will be between 246 to 324, which gives us option number 2 as the right answer. The total number of boys in the year 2002 for all the courses were 2002 is this 25 plus 20, which is 45. 45 is not there in the option, so I'll mark none of these. The total number of boys for all the years put together in the arts stream is, so arts is 15 plus 100, which is 115. Option A. In the year 2004, for how many courses was the percentage of girls greater than 75? So we have to just look at this portion. In science and commerce, they were 50%. In arts, they were more than 75. In fact, they were 100%. And in vocational training, they were a little less than 75%. So only one. Answer would be only one.